The Raid burst onto the scene in 2011, helmed by director Gareth Evans, and quickly became a cult classic. The Indonesian thriller, following an elite squad's harrowing mission to clear a crime-infested high-rise, delivered relentless action and intense, visceral fight scenes. Its lean, high-octane narrative left audiences breathless, and Evans expanded the universe with The Raid 2, which saw protagonist Rama Uwais going undercover within a crime syndicate. While the sequel maintained the franchise's signature action, it introduced a more intricate plot. Evans initially teased a concept for The Raid 3 around the time of the second film's release, expressing a desire to explore other genres first. Following his venture into folk horror with Netflix's Apostle, Evans seemed to distance himself from the idea of returning to the Raid franchise. Yet, fans continue to hope for a third installment. Here's what could be expected from The Raid 3, should it ever come to fruition. The story of The Raid 3. During the promotion of The Raid 2, Evans hinted that the third film would chronologically overlap with the climax of its predecessor. The Raid 2 culminates in an epic showdown, with Rama battling a barrage of foes amid an escalating gang war. Evans later elaborated that The Raid 3 would begin roughly 15 minutes before the ending of the second film. This time, the narrative would shift focus to the perspective of Yakuza boss Goto, following the full-scale gang war he initiates and its chaotic aftermath. The film would mark a return to the tight, action-centric style of the original. Rama's role in The Raid 3. Iko Uwais's portrayal of Rama brought not only exceptional martial arts prowess, but also emotional depth, tracing Rama's evolution from a rookie cop to an embedded gangster yearning for his family. The ambiguous ending of The Raid 2 left Rama's fate uncertain. While Evans has not disclosed what ultimately happens to Rama, he indicated that the character would have a smaller role in the third film, shifting the spotlight to other elements of the unfolding chaos. The likelihood of The Raid 3. Unfortunately for fans, it seems Evans has moved on from the idea of The Raid 3. He has stated that the project needed to materialize soon after The Raid 2 for it to work. And now, over 5 years later, the momentum has waned. Without Evans' direct involvement, the chances of a third installment appear slim. There is always the possibility that another filmmaker might revive the project with Uwais reprising his role. But as of now, there are no concrete plans for The Raid 3. The American remake of The Raid. While the prospect of The Raid 3 remains uncertain, an American remake of the original film is still on the table. Initial plans for the remake surfaced soon after the original's success, with Patrick Hughes' The Expendables 3 set to direct and Frank Grillo in a supporting role. The studio even considered casting Chris and Liam Hemsworth as brothers, but the project stalled in 2015. Subsequently, Grillo and director Joe Carnahan the Grey took the reins, with Evans attached as a producer. This version aims to set the story in Venezuela, promising a more grounded and less stylized approach to the action. Grillo has hinted that Uwais could potentially be involved, given their previous collaboration on Beyond Skyline. However, since 2017, updates on the remake have been sparse, leaving its current status in limbo. In summary, while The Raid 3 seems unlikely to materialize under Gareth Evans, the enduring popularity of the franchise ensures that fans remain hopeful for its revival in some form. Whether through a new director's vision or the long-discussed American remake, the spirit of The Raid lives on.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side.